Hello Frog Hollow fans and welcome to Friday Kitchen. Great to be here again, talking to you. Hope you've had a lovely week. We've had a busy one, but that's quite normal. And today I'm going to talk to you about ingredients. We don't usually eat cake to make us healthy, but what if you could? So the ingredients that we use are chosen really carefully. They're chosen for their quality and their properties. They need to be gluten-free, dairy-free, refined sugar-free, natural, and plant-based. What does plant-based mean? Plant-based means they have no animal derivatives in them at all. So there's no honey and there's no bee pollen. So they are suitable for vegans and vegetarians. So if you've ever looked at the back of a packet of cakes from the supermarket, you'll have noticed that there is a lot of information there and a lot of different ingredients, some of which you might not recognise. And you're probably wondering to yourself, well, what on earth are these all doing here? So a lot of them are there to make the product last a long time, so that's preservatives, and the main top one is sugar. Then there are bulking, binding, and thickening agents. That's often flour, wheat flour, gluten. There's dairy in there. Sometimes it's butter, but sometimes it's added as an enhancer to make things moist or as a flavour. Then there are artificial flavours and artificial sweeteners, often found in diet foods and cakes. And quite honestly, what is all this stuff in there for? Or this enhancing. But supermarkets obviously have to have things that last a long time, and they have to have things made cheaply. So that's not us. We are about quality rather than quantity, and you will not find any of those ingredients in our cakes. So during my chef career, I've really noticed a big increase in the amount of people with dietary requirements, intolerances, and allergic reactions to various foods. And I'm wondering why this is. Is this because there's been more research into food and allergies, or is it because it's just in everything and you can't get away from it? So when I started my cake business, I really wanted to address this and to move towards making more natural cakes and only using natural ingredients. So during my slimming journey, we were pushed into using lots of artificial sweeteners. Basically, I think so that we could have a treat and not feel bad or not pile on the pounds. But actually, I'm not a fan of artificial sweeteners, and I would never put them in my cakes, ever. So here's the science bit, basically. So our bodies crave energy, and the fastest form of that is sugar. But if we could combine that with fibre, protein and good fats, we would achieve a slowdown of the digestion process, which enables us to have a sustained release of energy and avoids the sugar highs and the sugar lows. Oh joy, wouldn't that be great? Which also in turn allows us to enjoy treats without overeating, and it also provides lots of essential nutrients. A complete win-win situation. Now our cakes are not low in fat, but then fat is not the enemy. We need fats for cell growth and to make energy and to absorb nutrients and to produce hormones. So what ingredients do we actually use in our cakes? The main ones are nuts. These are a rich source of protein and fibre, essential fats, and vitamins and minerals. And we use over 6 different varieties, so they have different attributes, but basically the main thing is they are a rich source of plant protein. And seeds, we use hemp and chia and sesame and sunflower, and these are similar to nuts. Maple syrup we use as a natural sweetener. It's unprocessed, so what does that mean? Well, it hasn't had things stripped out of it, hasn't had chemicals poured into it to change it into something else or make it white. So we use pure maple syrup. It does have some nutrients. It's low GI. What's GI? GI is the glycemic index. You can look it up online. But basically it means how fast sugar reaches your blood. And this is low, so that's what we want. Perfect. Coconut is something else we use. Also a rich source of fibre, good fats, and great dairy substitute. And we also use the coconut sugar and nectar for a natural sweetener, also low GI and has vitamins and minerals. So fruits, we grow our own black currants, blackberries, some strawberries, raspberries, rhubarb, and these are all packed with goodness, as you probably already know, but antioxidants are a big one, vitamins and fibre, but we also use them as a natural sweetener and natural colour and natural flavours. Dates, we use medjool dates. These are loaded with fibre, vitamins and minerals, and also probably our biggest natural sweetener. So that salted caramel slice that you all love so much, the caramel bit is made with dates. It is really delicious, and I do have to lock them away. Gluten-free oats, that's another one, but it's a funny one, gluten-free oats. Basically oats, when they're grown, they have their own gluten, but it's not the gluten that celiacs are allergic to normally. So how does the gluten get there? Well, in the manufacturing process, unfortunately, they are contaminated with wheat. And this is why just ordinary oats are not gluten-free. But you can buy gluten-free oats. So it is confusing, and I'm confused, but at least you can buy gluten-free oats, so that's good. And oats are known to be the healthiest grain on the earth. Wow, that's amazing. So, what else? Raw cacao, that's the other one. So that's the king of chocolate, basically. It's the purest, naturalist form. It's been cold pressed and should not be confused with cocoa, which is heat treated. So that cold pressing allows the cacao to retain nutrients. So it's the best you can get. So that's our ingredients. And so why buy our cakes? Well, if you haven't been convinced by now with all that amazing ingredients, you'll know that they are made with love. And I really do take a lot of pride in making them look beautiful and making them delicious and as healthy as I possibly can. So all our ingredients, now you know, are chosen for their good nutritional benefits. And our cakes are fresh. They're also artisan. What does artisan mean? Artisan means they're made in small batches. So we don't make gallons of them, mass producing. We're not doing that kind of stuff. So in a nutshell, you can have your cake and eat it too. And you can eat healthy cake. Brilliant! So that is all I've got to say on ingredients. However, it is a massive subject, and I probably could do another talk or 10 on the subject. So probably will do another one in the future. Next week, I hope to talk to you about being eco-friendly and how we achieve that. I hope you have a lovely weekend, and I hope to see you at Tuppenny Barn soon. That's where we have our pop-up shop on every Thursday from 9 until 1. Or if you can't get there, you can order cakes through our website. We have a website shop, and you can either collect them from our kitchen in Westbourne, or if you order £20 worth, we will deliver. But hope you, as I say, hope you have a lovely weekend. Enjoy the treats you've bought, and see you next week. Take care. Bye-bye.